I'm back to finish my reading because I was rudely interrupted by technical issues. So, welcome back to the channel. This is Robin. Thank you, everyone who's here, everyone who comes in. Whenever you come in, hopefully you can hear this and I'm not being interrupted again. All right, I was reading an energy coming towards y'all. So, let's see what we have. All right, had a beautiful message earlier for healing the soul. Apparently they just thought that they would just interfere with that. So here we have, my friends, this may or may not relate to you. Take what you need and leave the rest. All right. Thank you for hitting the like button when you come in. Thank you for your patience. Someone is missing somebody really, really bad. All right. Now they realize they're in love with you. It could be a Leo missing somebody really, really bad. Or they could be missing a Leo. That's the challenge. They're feeling really left out. They're like, oh my God, now I know what I lost. I know what I lost. I lost a soulmate. I lost a lover. Welcome into the channel. Come on in, you guys. I hope they're letting you see it. I truly do. Welcome in, guys. What else is showing up for this particular message? Oh, golly, Batman. Okay, that's what I wanted. Pull the hills, baby. Hi, everybody. Welcome in. So YouTube's playing with me today, huh? Yeah, well, I took authority over that spirit right now. I call in my collective. Come on and find the channel, please. You will one way or another. Thank you for coming in later. Here we go. What's the deal with this person? Now that they know who you are, they're really distressed. You know what happened? They didn't want to take a chance. They didn't want to commit. They were too afraid to make it a commitment. And they let the situation die. They're missing now. They know who you are. They know you're their person. Welcome to the channel. Due to technical reasons, I won't be doing any mini readings unless you are a member or whatever, if it keeps me on. So show me what's going on. Thanks for being here. We have someone terribly missing someone and they're in love with them now after the fact, and they feel very lonely about this. Something they let something transpire. Six of Cups. They forgot to take a chance on this relationship when they had it. They let something happen. And now they see who you are, the star, that you're special. You are their soulmate. And now they know it, but they made a mistake and something happened, and we're not picking on them. Hopefully they change their mind. They're seeing something. But their resources have been depleted, this person. Oh, you know what? We have a divine feminine in the house. We have a divine feminine in the house. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Be sure to hit the like button when you come in. Thank you. We have a divine feminine in the house. Is that who this is? Is this somebody that pulled back and didn't want to take a chance on something? And now they feel like they missed an opportunity with somebody. It could have been their soulmate. Or the divine feminine themselves. What a treat. What a doll. What a doll you are. You keep a nice house. You keep your body up. You exercise. Your skin is gorgeous. You take good care of yourself. You respect yourself. And somebody knows that now. They know that you are the prize. They know that you're educated. They know that you're loving. And you don't play out here in these streets. But you got good manners. And you listen to your elders. This is why you value yourself. You value yourself, is what I heard. So would you be kind enough to kind of give me a little bit more about the Seven of Pentacles? Their patience is waning. Their patience is waning. They're missing somebody so desperately. Their patience is waning. Show me. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to say something. Whoever this is, they are watching you. Thank you very much for hitting the like button, guys, so others can find this channel. I got to be honest with you, until it's not easy to be here on YouTube. There's so much strangeness here. This person put on a mask around a divine feminine, and they're kicking their ass for not being realistic with you at the time. Is what I'm showing up. I'm just going to read what shows up. Yep. Oh my God. Because you saw them as very immature. You saw them as an immature person. Divine feminine. That's what I see. Tell me about the sun. Mental cage. Mental and spiritual outlook. The sun represents somebody who opened up somebody's heart. Tell me about that. Oh God. Now they know. Maybe they're making a good choice. Thank you. Hi. I can't see the messages because I just went through the snafu with phones and YouTube, and it just feels like the energies are just letting me just read to you. But 22 is a decision to co-create. I'm maybe something opened up their heart, and now they want to rise up and take care of themselves. But what about the mask? What about the fakeness and the loss between you? They feel lucky. Remember when I did my original first reading? The good luck charm came out twice. So could it be, can you believe with me for this? Thank you everybody for hitting the like button, please. Please hit the like button, thank you. It's a YouTube thing. They feel now stupid, but lucky. This to me is someone who learned a hard lesson by not being true, not being faithful, not being showing their true self, but you saw them as very immature and easily seduced. You could be two women. You know, love is love, right? You could be two women. I mean, oh God, look at this. So they were compromised. They were turned, you know what I mean, turned. And you saw that. And you're looking at them. And this one's looking at you and you're looking at them. Okay, two different characters, make sure you hit that thumbs up for me. Two different characters, two different types of beings, two different behavior patterns, right? Their behaviors, their mindsets. So we're going to look and see where they are now. What is the death card and not taking a chance? I think it's you. I think you don't want to take a chance. But you knew who they were, but they were too immature for you. There was an age difference, too immature. They didn't have knowledge that you had. They didn't have experience that you had. And they took it for granted, and they played a game with your life, and they came in fake. Fake, 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 fake. And you knew that because well, honey, you're a healer, right? You carry that natural love within you. You saw it. You saw the temper. You saw the lack of respect. You saw the fuel that came out of this playboy energy, this one that came in and just played with your life. Knight of Wands. Also, you saw their very childish temper. Had a childish temper. You saw that. They were playing false twin flame. That's exactly what they did. We're at that shit again. But that's what they want me to read today. So tell me, Divine Feminine, how do you see them now? You see them as somebody who's unstable, ungrounded. They can't bring you what you want. This would be love. This would be love. King of Cups. I love you. I love you. I feel like you're stable. I'm thinking about you. Maybe we can, no, not here. This is unstable. You see them as unstable, male or female. You see them as unstable. You're like, no. I'm Divine Feminine. I build on solid ground. Commitment. Things like that. I walk with God. Tell me more. Yeah, you absolutely know who this is. Now they're really, really, really upset because they left you. They left you where you were in the shadow and with the moon. Right, they left you there, and You're like Seven of Swords, and they put on a show, and now they regret it like crazy. They're really, really paying the price for this. Oh my God. Tell me about the four-leaf clover then. The four-leaf clover is the one that's following their true north now. Thank you for hitting the like button, sweeties. Appreciate it. It inspires me to read better for you, okay? Thank you. This is North Node energy. I'm saying divine feminine. Now what about them? They are being told to humble themselves. Humble themselves. Thank you. They need to humble themselves and pray. They need to admit what they did. They have to deal with the Most High. This is somebody who was easily compromised, very immature, in a relationship with the divine feminine on her life path, on her higher path. Okay? This is what I'm seeing. This is being told to this person. You have to get your business right with the divine first. Because I got my divine feminine protected. Right? Hi, honeys. Thank you for being here. So, tell me more. What's going on? Kind of a grand tableau today, huh? Show me. Yep. And my divine feminines, how you doing, ladies? Abundance. Yep. How you doing? I love you. Look at you. On the North Node. Got rid of the false twin flame, the faker, the liar. Let that die. Stayed on your path. Because you were supposed to be on it. This is yours. And they realized what they got. They lost it. They lost everything at that time. They're now aware of it, though. They lost because they were playing with you. They were fake and they were immature. Male or female. I don't care. It doesn't matter. And now you're on your North Node. So what does that show up for you? Abundance. It's like the universe just says, hey, because of your character, because you do things the right way, because you're not fake, because you ask the divine to guide you, you're quiet, you mind your business, you read the word, you know what the spirit says, you're educated, and damn it, you beautiful. And they did a number on you. And you're like, okay, we'll just let that shit die. I'm not going to take a chance on you anymore. Yep. And you grounded yourself. You grounded yourself. Good for you. You grounded yourself. What about this person? Whoa. Wow. They're watching every little thing. They're even calling on astral energies to try to get to you, to see what you're doing. But you're in your North Node. Okay? So, wow, these three popped out. What does this mean? Yeah, that's what's happening. So I'm just reading for somebody's energy today. I don't know whose it is, but if you relate to this, and it could be yours, here's what's happening. Now that this person has woken up and had an epiphany, they still haven't gone before the Most High. They have not talked sincerely from their heart about it, but they do know what they lost by being fake and having a temper, by being like an immature child and a slut, you know, so to speak. Being a slut with a high vibrational feminine, you know? So they are watching you rebuild your life, be completely spiritually protected. Yes, ma'am, you are, male or female. They're unable to bring you that commitment. Why is that, you say? Because you might have somebody else coming in and bringing you a new life where you can go and nest with somebody that built the nest already or is willing to build it with you, but not sit around like a child having a temper problem and being evil, right? Being deceptive and Seven of Swords. So I see for you guys that God gave you a different way of looking at things. Thank you for hitting the like button. You're getting a different way of looking at things. Opportunities are coming you didn't know you have. You're going to see ways. God makes a way where there is no way, right? The tears will fall, but the sun comes out to highlight. the endings and the beginnings of new things, and the introduction of the divine masculine. And look at this. And the distorted masculine and distorted feminine. Sorry to inform you, time's up. Look at this. So you have love coming in, offers coming in. You will, if you maintain your upright behavior, if you maintain clarity, just know this person, whoever they are in your life, could be a Sagittarius male. They can't get to you, and they're not able to make a new start like you did, following your passions, getting off the carousel, trusting yourself, going towards what's right for you. They're not. They're just watching you do it, though. They're watching you rise above and go towards your 10 of Pentacles. Even if you had to do legal stuff to make sure you could get that. I'll bet you some of you did. Because some of these energies are so crunk, you know what I mean? So there's messages coming. I don't know if you sent letters out, you applied for something, you moved, I don't know. There was information coming in, legal contracts coming in for those who are stable, grounded, and guided. It's coming in for you. Something's going to be cut off. I don't know what it is. You might do it. This is a Knight of Swords. And the truth is a truth. And it might hurt, whoever that is. But they're going to watch you get inheritance. They're going to watch you get the blessing. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. They're hard. There's somebody here that's really, really hard-hearted. They're like, that should have been mine. Well, that's because you're greedy. See, they have bad luck on them. This is bad luck. They seem to be falling in the back because they're fake. Why can't they be real and deal with themselves? So the chapter is closed. Closed, locked, done. And there's things that God is blocking them from seeing your path. Although they do nighttime work, they do moon magic and all that other nonsense bullshit. And then there's the gossip, and then there's the talk, and they think that's going to work, but it doesn't. This is the whole deck, and it doesn't work, does it? Because you realize that paradise is within. Dig the fertile ground within, and your garden will grow. Unfortunately, we have a soul here who jumped the gun and thought that it would be best to play with you, you know, play with your life, come in and play, and they had the right to be an asshole, abusive, say things they shouldn't have said, right? And then they had the nerve to leave you, lie to you, right? That kind of stuff. Leave you like that. And so God said, you know what? I'm going to make a way where there is no way for the faithful. I can't see your comments right now, guys. How are you? Let me see who's here. I can't see. Because I can't look it up on my other phone. Maybe I can, I don't know. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can see how we're doing right now. Let's see what's happening. Kara, Alan. Oh, thank you. Hi, Alan. Christina, hi. James, I'm glad you're back. Hey, we back. Yes. I don't play. Listen, keep going, bro. Things are going to try to stop you. It feels so natural these days. If you got something to do, complete it, right? If you can. All right.